From the community of DLC, Bradley Felix is the man. You know, they had a road called in the Passy area there. It's been there for about probably 20 years. Nothing has been done on it. And Bradley Felix is the man who came and make something happen on there. We had vehicles that couldn't go up there at all right now. Any car can go up there. We make it happen. Everybody around in the community happy now. Right now, there are people in their little bars up there. We're going to help them out, have them sell one to drink. They're happy.
Your massive project shoot the earth under me. You gave us all hope simply by just walking in. The moment you entered, we should have surrendered right then. You had a vision for all in the community. Your massive project shook the earth under me.
We are here in Talvan on that new project, in which I am so happy about it. Although the first time I came here, but it looks beautiful and it's very vital for Babono. I see that Babono and Talvan elevated to a higher level, and we are so happy about it. And the people of Talvan should be happy also, and also Babono and environs, because it is a project which is very vital, very important, that people who do not have a house yet can buy a spot at a reasonable price and can build a house and have their own. And I think that's the best thing for a young man or young woman or a family to have today, to have their own.
They have a video circulating about a guy in Shrewsbury who made some comments. Now, if you just look at the video, the 10 seconds, it says, oh, how it will take a white man to come and raise us out of the thing. But you know what they're not doing is they're not playing the entire video to get the context of the comment. You see? Typical opposition behavior, you know, doing that.
So what exactly is the video saying?
So there's a gentleman who was giving a speech on Bradley Felix's platform last evening.
I was there.
Right, and the gentleman said, you know, it will take a white man to come and raise solution out of the ashes or something to that effect.
Yeah.
But they're only playing that piece. They're not saying the man said, well, the Labour Party has been calling Alan Chasney a white man.
But what is him?
So they're trying to say that, you know, he should not have made these comments, but they're taking it out of context. That's what they usually do.
They always do that.
Understand?
Yeah.
So people have to be careful, because that is the kind of modus operandi that
That's right.
the party uses.
That is right.
You know, scare tactics, and they use, you know, these sorts of divisive tactics to, you know, put one set of people against the other.
Yeah.
But it's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong.
Our country is too small for that.
You know what's bad, Caller? They pick up every little positive, but every little negative, and the positive, they stay away from it.
You know, and
Yeah.
we're not talking about when the liar went to Dominica.
Yeah, exactly.
And said this nonsense he said.
Yeah.
You understand? That's treasonous. You can't. It's a small country, everybody here related to each other.
Yeah.
You cannot say these things.
Well, I know one thing. I was down there last night at that meeting, and the energy that was there for the people, my goodness, Brother E.T., you saw it for yourself on TV.
Yes, yes.
The people are down there, man. They're ready to go, you know, Caller. They're ready.
It was spectacular.
People are ready to keep these people out of the
Yes, yes. I'm suspecting the Flambeau people are going out there on Monday with a vengeance, E.T. I'm realizing they're going to be vindictive in two ways. One, for the Labour Party disrespecting the good works of the government, and what Stephenson King did to the party, they're going out there with a vengeance.
That's going to be the hallmark.
You see what your last comment there is not what Stephenson King did to the party. It's
Yeah.
what Stephenson Luther King did to himself.
Yes.
Because now people are starting to see his true colors.
Exactly.
What everybody has suspected all along.
Mm-hmm.
He just came and he confirmed that.
Yes. Yes.
So he said water over the back.
Bakola, have you seen him lately on a political platform? This man I know is always
yes,
featured.
Yeah. His facial expressions.
The facial expression has changed, man.
Yeah, completely.
The guy can't sleep at night.
My goodness, man. How does these things happen? Kola, why do we put ourselves through those things?
It's
because he's not in court. He has a controller.
He has a puppet master?
He has a puppet master. He's not in control of the project.
A puppeteer. that's what it is. You know, I'll tell you something, Kola. I have tried to live my little life that God has given me. The caller is gone. Yeah. It's up. Iti, I'll say something to you. And you've been around the world. You have traveled a lot.
Yes.
And I have learned something in my little 58 years that you should live your life for God, the Creator, and for yourself.
Yes.
By that I mean, don't allow anyone to manipulate you, to take you for a puppet. Money always comes into the equation.
Yeah, we have another call.
Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon, 411 ET Connect.
Good afternoon.
Chaplain and ET. Yes, you saying it. Right on.
We're doing good. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Champagne.
Yes.
I only hope we get your support tomorrow night. We have a little large meeting in Beaufort.
Yeah, we heard. We've been invited to come down there. I don't know. We've been invited to come everywhere.
Okay.
We've been invited to come everywhere.
To me this morning, I heard that some of the schools they have CXC starting tomorrow.
CXC has been going on, yes. So there have been certain examinations throughout the entire month of July. Okay. But it's various subjects, you know.
I think she probably talking about the results. The results. It was the results of the common entrance that is going to be.
She's saying CXC.
Starting under 26.
Oh, the start of CXC. Okay.
CXC starting under 26 because they said early in the morning people get a full opportunity for them to vote, and in the afternoon. But
no, that's not possible, caller. That is a rumor. That is fake. That is fake because the election goes on from 6:30 up until 6 in the evening. So the Labour Party again is putting something out there to prevent people from going out to vote. That is not possible. The 26th is election day, and the polls open. The polling stations open at 6, but voting process starts at 6:30 up until 6 in the evening. So that is not possible.
And the next thing, I heard 3 Flabo guys came from a meeting. They were going to Mondido and some fella, they burned the shit on them.
I heard something in that regard. I don't know about the shoots, but I heard something in that regard. You heard anything about that, E.T.?
No, not as yet.
Yeah. Caller, all this will be gone, you know, in about 4 days, 5 days, until another 5 years, you know?
It's time for that.
Yeah, it's about time. So, and the thing is, how many seats do you would like to see the UWP get it, to win the election? How many seats are you thinking they'll get?
All.
We'll give you the bell on that, caller. We'll give you the bell on that. All right.
We want everything.
Yeah. Where you calling from, though?
St. Jude Highway.
Oh, that's Beaufort all the way, Mr. Herman Gill. That is right. So tomorrow, let's keep your fingers crossed. You will have Dr. Secret, myself, ring the bell and Brother Herod. Maybe.
Wonderful.
All right.
We had a meeting last night.
Yes. How was it?
It was okay. It was good.
All right. Beautiful. All right, then.
Bye.
Have a good afternoon.
So, yes, Champagne. Oh, we have another caller. Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, 411 Connect. E.T. and Champagne.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
E.T. and Champagne.
Good afternoon to you.
That is the first call.
Oh, first time caller. Give her a bell. As long as you call us for the first time, we'll give you the bell. Thank you.
Okay. Because I'm calling to say we won 17 notes.
Hey, 17 notes. You get the bell again. That's
Yeah, and then I want to say something about Stephen King.
Yeah, go ahead.
When he was in power, not to say power, when he was the prime minister.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what maybe these people will have how many years since they died.
You remember the accident that happened by Sozel there?
Yes, I know, where the bus went down into the ocean.
When and when the somebody tell him do not bury after the election for it to bury, but Kenyan Tony said bury before, and that is why he lose the election. That is why he lose the election, because he was going to win that election, and then they tell him to bury before, and then he buried before, he did not bury after. So, and then I want Labri to be big up. I want Labri, you see Labri?
Yes.
That is where I come from. I want Labri to get a good face. Face. I want Alva to come out. I'm not voting Alva from since Neville Snack was there.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time, caller.
Because I could remember I vote Carl. 2 times I vote Sentini. I vote Watcha. All these people I vote. So I know about it. So these people believe as though all what they telling the young people, they have it in mind. So better, you don't know where they killing Jean-Pierre in Buns. That is where they watch the last time in the election, and Jean-Pierre in Buns they have to.
But I'm hearing Jean-Pierre is doing a little much better in Buns this time. Have you heard that?
Yeah, because this time, I heard that, but this time we eating him up.
We eating up Alva, right?
Because I want to eat him. Yes.
you
Alva to go and die.
You want to eat him?
Yeah, I want to eat him up. Okay. Like for him to get zero, not nothing.
Amen.
Send him away. All what they have to talk about nonsense.
Yeah. So how many people?
When I start election.
How many people in your household or in your family how many people do you have to go out to vote on Monday?
Now I have my granddaughter first time.
Okay, great.
That's a young lady.
She said when young children sitting by the road when UWP passing, they have their flag, they have their t-shirt waving with their dancing for every UWP. So they said this or UWP, only one I have.
All right.
But my son will vote UWP.
All right, great, beautiful. Okay. So that is 3 votes already.
I'd like to hear this program.
Thank you.
Yeah, but last night, Titi, you do a good job.
I'm applauding him again. He did a great job. We got messages on that.
Thank you very much.
Every time I listen to my radio.
Yes, thank you.
Right, thank you.
Yeah. Sometimes sleep taking in the radio playing.
Yes. All right, thank you very much, Dudu.
So I'm voting.
All right.
Yeah, you have a great day.
Yes.
Oh, one thing. Let me say, I was on YouTube a while ago, but I saw something when Stephen King was the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Like giving the people the candidates of the manifesto.
Yeah.
The manifesto, I saw that on YouTube a while ago, but I don't know if I'll get it. And then they have another one in Midwood when he was talking about Janine Compton, like for Janine Compton to go and put Gil there. I will get it and then I will send for it.
Okay, darling.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good evening. Yes. Let me say good afternoon to a beautiful lady down in Cafe Choiseul, Miss Agafa.
Yes, good afternoon from on ET Connect with Champagne.
Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. She said, baby.
Baby.
You know, let me tell you, ma'am, sometimes I want to say it, but you know, is the person on the other side how they will react to it.
It's not my baby again. I divorced him.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
You said, what are you trying there?
I'll listen to you later.
She said she listen. All right, have a good day.
Yeah.
Let me say this to a beautiful lady down there. There's a lovely lady down there, E.T., in Cafe Choiseul.
Yeah.
And this lady is, listen, best lady you could ever come across. She always welcomes us. So good afternoon to you, Mr. Gaffer.
Yes,
down there in Cafe.
We have another call there. Good afternoon. 411 ET Connect. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, wow, there's a little one behind
Good
them.
afternoon. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Trumpet.
Good afternoon to you. How you doing? My brother E.T. is there.
Mr. Trumpet.
Yes?
Good afternoon, I'm 8 years old and I'm calling from the south of the
Good
island.
afternoon.
He said he's 8 years old and he's coming calling from the south. Well, you're a brave one.
I like my prime minister.
Yes.
I like my prime minister because he's helping us. Me and my mom out with water.
All right.
Oh, wow.
All right. That's great stuff. Great stuff.
And
Have you?
I see he's doing a lot of nice stuff in the country.
Of
so
course.
I wish you
Give
know-
him the belly. Give him the bell. Have you ever met him?
So I want him to remain as prime minister.
All right. Okay.
You know, sometimes
And I like Bradley too.
You love Bradley Felix?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
bye-bye.
you. Thank you very much.
I wanted to engage him, but ask
Yeah.
him if you have met them, but apparently.
Yes, yes. Yeah, good. Okay. Thank you very much. And we have another call here. Yeah, good afternoon, 411 Connect with E.T. and Shopping. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Champagne,
Yes, sir.
asomwa fashi.
I give it.
Asomwa lani asu tushela show.
Ah.
Lani un jeune homme, il s'était attaché to by the Prime Minister.
Ah.
Tevin is his first name.
Ah.
And I tell you that man said so much thing about the Prime Minister and his wife. The man sent the Prime Minister right under the bus. So much thing.
He was the Prime Minister's attaché for how long?
I don't know.
Because I know the Prime Minister. I don't know about that Kevin person being the Prime Minister's attaché. I know the Prime Minister's
That's what
attaché.
the guy was saying.
Listen to me. Now listen, because when you have this SLP setting thing, I know the Prime Minister's first attaché was Miss Charles. Nancy Charles stood by the Prime Ministers for a little while as an early, and then I know the man brother Norbert Williams has been the Prime Minister's attaché for the last 2 years. So I don't, and that's why I'm asking you for how long. When was he the attaché?
I don't know. Maybe about a year, because the young fella.
And what is his name?
The first name was Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, I find that was strange. I don't know whether man was coached to come on the show and do that.
No, I don't.
You know, one of the things that this country really, really needs to take seriously is the affirmation of character. And people need to take this thing very seriously. Someone would call you a volley and you're not a volley at all. There should be an immediate fine.
I was really vexed to hear the man saying how this man is just an actor. That man don't care. That man this. That man.
Well, listen to me. This individual knows absolutely nothing about the Prime Minister. If he is making such statements, he knows nothing. This is, anyway, I don't want to go into that. This man, this individual is thank God, caller, and I must say you have a lot of courage, much more than me, because you heard the conversation, but I would not.
Listen, sometimes it's good to hear
I know.
what he says. It's good to hear that.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Sorry. What are your expectations regarding the UWP when you listen to a program like Richard Frederick, Christopher Hunt, or Tricia Landler? What are your expectations into what you're going to have?
To put down the Prime Minister. That is what it is.
Common sense here, brother. Common sense.
Yeah.
You figured it out right there.
Listen to that.
Yeah.
As soon as they put out that man, that young fella, a lady called.
Yeah.
A lady called, and the lady said that she have a young daughter of 18 years which is going to vote for the first time.
Yeah.
And the husband they're going to vote.
Yeah.
But I said to myself, the young 18-year lady, her eyes are open. She can see things.
Yeah.
Even if you'll coach her to vote for any party, any party. I'm not saying Labour or UWP, any party. You coach her to vote for any party. And when she go out there and she went behind the booth there, she alone laughing.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
She may listen to what you're saying, but when she reaches there, she's going to use her mind and vote where she feels that will be the best.
Possible, yeah.
One of the things that we try to do here, Colin, and I have instructed all of our people here.
And I want to see that thing about Richard Frederick and
Rufus Buski. Well, that was a video. That was a video. I thought it was a recent video, but it's an old video. But it still could come in significantly because Richard Frederick and him today is on the same bed.
I'm not done yet. Listen to that.
Yeah.
A lady called. That same lady that's talking about her daughter, the husband.
Yeah.
She said that. And there are a lot of people that hate Charles Chastain, you know.
My goodness.
I'm telling you, based on what she said, there are a lot of people that hate Alan Chastain. And if that man shake the world, that black man that died under the hands of that white man in the States, what's his name again?
Who's that? Donald Trump?
No. The man that died while the police was trying to arrest him.
Oh, George Floyd?
Yeah.
George Floyd shook the world, you know.
Yeah.
That racist thing now. They have a lot of the whole world is looking at that. And that lady said, Champagne, if the Prime Minister have a chance to remove all the black people in cabinet and put white people there, he going
so, caller, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Caller. Wait a minute. So, you see, it comes back to what I just asked you. When someone makes a stupid, ridiculous, retarded statement like that, that is not even supposed to be repeated.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect the fact that you calling us and say that, but listen to me. That is a statement that is not even. I am starting to think that lady probably never went to school a day in her life, and I don't put people down like that. But for you to make a statement like that, it is really absurd.
I'm not too vexed about the lady. I'm not too vexed about the lady who said that.
Yeah.
I vexed about Tricia that allowed her to say that.
But Tricia Lionel, that is what she likes. This is the girl's forte. She loves these things.
That lady, I don't think you should go there. I don't think
these people have no respect for their own country, their own selves, Colin, and that's why I choose not to speak about them.
Man, I have to call and
anyway. All right, my brother.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Okay.
All right, have a good one.
You're going to play the
yeah, I will play a little bit.
Okay.
You see why? You see why we try to stay away from those other talk show hosts and those talk show programs. You have a call?
Yes, you have a call.
Yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon for one ET Connect and Champagne.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Champagne, don't let that worry you.
No, worry. That's not worrying me.
All these things is working against them.
Amen to that.
That tells me that they are afraid to death.
Yeah, exactly.
They plan, they call us, that's the radio station. They have nothing. Who is going to believe that young man?
And who's this guy anyway?
Don't matter who he is. If they want, they could use the best people they have to tell the lies. That won't work.
Yeah, it's all staged.
The people of the country knows the Prime Minister. And he has been the most loved Prime Minister
Amen
of
to
this
that.
country.
Yes, yes. Let me ring the bell.
Amen to that, my brother.
Yeah. We see him even when they had the motorcade. In Newport, everybody, the truck is driving slow, reaching out, coming out with coming out to touch him.
Yeah.
The people on the side of the road.
That's right.
When he's walking, people coming out.
There has not been
with the Prime Minister.
There has not been a more loved Prime Minister, not even the great Sir John Compton,
for a long time.
Okay, so this nonsense about people don't love this. This man is the most popular, the most loved Prime Minister ever.
Yeah.
I will say in the region.
You could put Stephenson King together, Vaughan Lewis, Kenny Anthony, all of them combined. They cannot have more love from the people than
That's right.
Alan Chastanet.
And it's a sad thing, caller, Champagne, the sad thing is they don't even know about the First Lady. And they coming down with ridiculous conversations. You know, so that's why people should not even listen to that.
That's ridiculous.
You know, really. You know. But it's good sometimes
Was going to get
you know.
40 votes.
Yeah.
That have cost them 7.
I know that.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, don't worry that.
I'm not
make
worried
that
at all.
an issue.
Yeah.
Just know that victory is on our side.
Amen.
No negativity.
Amen.
We're going to pray Friday. When you are praying,
Yes, sir.
you must not have negativity.
Amen.
Great.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence not.
Yeah, they could do whatever they want. The writing is on the wall, Scotty.
Don't say, if by chance, there's no chance
There's
that
no chance.
Labour
I believe
is going
that.
to win
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do. I think right now they are planning to hang themselves.
That's right. They will.
But let me ask you something. Have you noticed Stephenson King's facial expression lately? Have you seen him on a political platform? I could not believe this was Stephenson King.
That's to show you the kind of stress, the kind of
My goodness. In 3 weeks?
the kind of fear. What took him by surprise is the announcement of Mistress McIntyre.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Do not expect
It was going to be her.
You would have somebody as classy as this person, a person with reputation.
Yeah.
The family is reputable. And
Yes.
she is loved. You know, that took him, but he self-admit that. He's telling you, since she consider him family, why should she run against him? You understand?
Yeah.
You understand me, Iti?
Yes. Yes.
Why should she run against me if she consider me
Yeah.
family?
Yeah.
If she doesn't know that will bring some kind of hatred or turmoil in the family. No. Even his family, some of his families mightn't agree with what Steve did.
Yeah.
I feel so. I am one Champagne. You should know I have spoken on your show.
Oh, yeah. You've been on numerous occasions.
Yeah, I've
That's
been on
right.
your show 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, you're the one I've been calling the most.
Yes,
we
sir.
have discussed things at length.
Yes, sir.
And I have always spoke highly of Steve.
Let me ask you something. Why are you so confident? I know the answer, but I want people to hear it from your own mouth.
As I said to you when I made that first statement, this UWP administration, under the stewardship of Mr. Alan Chastanet, it is the only government that has worked in every constituency
Yes, sir.
in this manner. In any given term, that is the government that have produced more work, that have done more to help the youth, that has done the most work in all 17 constituencies.
Yep. Yep.
17, I don't tell you 11.
That's right,
17.
17. That's right, 17.
Yes.
Yeah, we heard you.
Because the candidate, what the representative didn't take the money to do, they try to assist.
Yeah.
So that is A+.
And we have this joker guy that left $2 million, monies that were allocated for his constituents. He deliberately left it in Guy Joseph. You know, my man is telling me that was a trap to see if the Honorable Guy Joseph would tamper with that money.
Oh,
you know, like you know,
yes.
that could have been a trap.
That's not that trap wouldn't work.
Yeah,
He cannot
maliciousness,
touch the
man,
Honorable
and
Guy
wicked.
Joseph. He's a man
Of principle and
he's a man
character.
of standing.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
when they don't take the $2 million,
Yeah.
that is what we should emphasize on
Mhm.
these last 3 days.
That is right.
When
I
we
am on
go-
it.
When we go on the platform, when
I am
you
on
go,
it.
make sure you highlight that.
I will, definitely.
Ask the candidate to highlight that.
Mm-hmm.
talk about the evil. I wish I was coming on one of these platforms with you all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, all we have to do is get you a yellow shirt.
Yeah.
Well, I need my yellow shirt.
Yeah.
I don't have my FM 91.1, 93.1.
Well, Dr. Secret has them still, so you'll get you one. We have one reserved for you.
Okay.
All right, my
I
brother.
even one from my minister, Guy Joseph.
All right.
You know, and I want the party one.
All right, my brother. Beautiful.
Okay.
Champagne, don't forget my manifesto, eh?
I have some in the vehicle, so I could hold one for you.
Yeah.
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 Why,
All right.
I missing these things, man.
Yours, I'm going to deliver it. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to come up that way a little later. I'll give you a call.
Okay, thank you.
You could give me a call on my phone, maybe about 4:30.
4:30. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Champagne.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
Talk when we meet for a few minutes.
All right, great.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Now, Brother E.T., give me number 7. Let me play something for the people. Something that we had a conversation between Richard Frederick and Rufus Bousquet.
Yes.
I think that happened just after the 2011 elections. You have number 7?
Yes, yes.
All right, let's play that so the people could hear.
Yeah.
Robert Nishu, you on the air?
Yeah, Tim, Richard Frederick.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Frederick.
Yeah, I need to ask Rufus a couple of questions because I want to make it clear that what persons called me to tell me was in fact the truth before I even addressed them, because I need to ask Mr. Rufus.
Richard, do you really want to do this here?
Yeah, I want to do it here because you did it here. You did it right.
Oh boy, we're losing it there, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to get it back.
I didn't do anything. I spoke on issues and questions that were brought to my attention.
Okay,
and I spoke to them truthfully, Richard. But to make me be the judge, jury, and executioner in your issue is just not something you should do.
Let me just ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you or did you not say I should not have run the last election and I shouldn't have run the 2 preceding elections? Did you say so?
No, I didn't say you shouldn't have run the 2 preceding. I said that I felt that you should not have run the last election. That's the way I feel about it, Richard.
Okay.
And that's how I feel.
I understand that very well.
Okay.
Why?
Well, why? But I already stated why, Richard. I'm not going to get into a back and forth with you there. I mean, really, Timothy, I don't think that's necessary. No, Richard, come on.
I agree with you, but listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes.
The law says innocent until proven guilty. You must not forget.
I address that.
Hold on, Rufus. Give me a patient, Darren, please. Give me. You are the same one, Rufus, who was in the center of a UN scandal. You are the same one who was allegedly imprisoned with a false name, Bruce Tucker. You are the same one Sir John fired twice in cabinet.
Richard, you really, I mean, Tim, I know this is good TV, but really, I don't think this is where we need to address that.
No,
okay, hold on.
Don't forget, I have my show, you know. I have my show. I can address it.
But let's address it on your show. Richard, all you're doing, believe me, it's not even in your interest to get on like this right now.
No, I'm not getting on. You were saying it. That's how you felt. I'm telling you,
look,
that's not
my history and who I am is well known in this country. I don't think there are any secrets. So, but I dealt with the issue.
Okay, let's give Richard a patient hearing. Richard, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Okay.
What I'm saying is,
you're enjoying this.
Okay, just play mediator.
Yeah. Well, there's no mediator here.
So you now I played that E.T.
Yeah.
That was a few years ago.
Oh, that was
that is not recent. So that I played because these are 2 men that were at loggerheads with each other. One being a little pompous, thinking that he should not be because he ran the election and lost, and one should not be saying that he should not run.
Yeah.
And he in return bringing out the guy's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Today, I'm playing all this to say, today those guys are in the same bed.
Tell me something. Is that a norm amongst them?
It is a norm. Apparently, it has become a norm in St. Lucia. So who's feeling the brunt of all of this thing are the people.
The people.
The people now entrusting in these guys in 2 years. 2 years later, these same 2 people that were back at loggerhead, because it has happened to me.
Yeah.
At one point in time, I supported Richard 100%. And if anyone had said anything out of the way regarding Richard Frederick, you would have been talking to Champagne. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Today, this man hits my guts because I'm supporting Alan Shastney.
Yes.
You see what is happening there? You have a call?
Yes, okay. a couple of calls. We have a couple of calls. Let's take this one.
My goodness.
Yes, yes. Good afternoon, 411 Connect, Etienne Champagne. Let's hear you. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, good afternoon, Etienne Champagne. Let's hear what you say.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
What's up?
What's up, baby? What's up? You know, I know you probably wanted me to stick out that thing, you know. Yeah, so, yes, say.
Go ahead, caller, go ahead.
Family.
Yes, sir.
But what them all them been from all of a sudden, you see Prevail.
Yes.
Come in and talk a bunch of foolishness.
All of them.
All them fellas against the man. So what the man do them fellas? All them fellas against the man like that.
They are simply jealous of Alan Chastanet. Alan Chastanet has done something that they could not have done. They believe that they have all of the degrees and they are supposed to be up there in the reins of Prime Minister.
Yes.
That is what this Prime Minister doesn't happen by a way of choice. You have to go out there and let the people entrust in you, and you put yourself out there so they could elect you. You don't just get Prime Minister.
Come like that.
It has happened on 2 occasions. It don't happen all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them fellas coming with a kind of allegation now, a kind of like, but where were they all that time? Where were they all that time? Where were all them word at that time they come before?
They go all over the world making their money, have fun.
Yes.
And on the eve of an election, they come down, go on a political platform, use some high words that the people don't understand none of the time. And they believe that could propel them into being the Prime Minister. You know what I mean?
Yes,
crazy.
That state of affairs.
That same Prevail, you know.
Yeah.
I met Prevail the same time we were going for choosing the leader for the party.
Yeah.
I met Prevail in the gas station by San Susino. I went better money with Prevail that he was saying he could beat Alan Chastanet. I tell him you can never beat the man. And we see the man win him and then the man disappear and then all of a sudden you have something Prevail coming and spell all kind of propaganda coming and lie on the man.
Let me take a wager with you, caller. Let me say to you, by Tuesday next week, after the elections, when they have lost badly, you will not see E.T.
None of them.
Single one of them. Guys. Not Mary Polius, not Catherine Seeley, not Trisha, not none. Well, Trisha and these people might stick around because of shame.
Yeah.
But no Prevail, none of these people will stick around for 1 week. You will not see them.
Yeah.
Trust me on that.
I can guarantee that.
Boy, I asked him Murphy. I only hope the wellness center have enough bed, my brother.
I don't want to see them go there. I want them to be all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Then hibernation, you rather.
They will go back in hibernation.
Yeah, I would rather they go there. I don't want to see them go to wellness center.
No, we don't want that for them.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
I don't want them to go there. But you could see the fellas running scared already.
So basically you're saying they're working to go there.
That's what they're doing because when they're working, the men running scared. I never seen that before in history in St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, anyhow, caller, thanks for calling.
Thank you, Eddie.
Okay, thank you. We have another call there. Hello.
Hello,
good afternoon, Etienne Champagne, 411 Connect.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, madame.
Champagne, moi
Eh bien, tout
moi, couché, ça allait des choses, moi, mes fans, moi, comment bon sommeil, là, moi, les verrons, il y a 15 by 6.
Bon, pour tu battre, nous ça pour nous devenir dans ma soeur.
Mais, ma joué de ligne là, il ouais, c'est joué.
Bah, la chaud.
Bah, la chaud. Mais, anyway, même si matin là.
Oui, il était belle, hein?
Il était belle, il dit moi.
Oui, mais nous, là, moi, Dr. Secret, Wing de Bel Air, nous parler, nous tous les quatre là.
Moi, ça va tous les quatre là.
Oui.
Et vous avez relief là, et puis les machines 6h30 quitté.
Oui.
So, là, ça monté de moi, fille, il prend bien café chaud. So, là, ça joue ma, moi, so, maintenant, aller à point.
Oui.
Mais, moi, j'ai dit, moi, faire non, sur la radio là, ma, je vais quitter, moi, faire
ah, si, oui, go ahead, Dodo.
So, nous avons demandé tous ces gens qui peuvent prendre la vaccine COVID-19 là. Yo commandé les 6 mois prochain, yo un health center Saltibis là pour yo venir ça qui voulait point pas moi qui dit ouais puis moi même ha point tout l'été.
Oui.
So yo commandé pour venir pour la vaccine là yo ka bail là pour COVID-19 là. So ça qui voulait attendre, il a attendre. Ça pas voulait laisser les affaires ça. Mais moi-même, ma coulette, ça, moi, j'ai un point par ordre, une de moi, les points tous les deux.
What about Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid point?
Ouais, peut-être Kool-Aid, il va fly, il va manquer obligé. Puis si maman, il va dire, il fait bail. Si on va fly, il va battre.
Oui.
Mais moi-même, pareil, dit, même si moi dis, il va fly, c'est gouille.
Oui.
Mais moi-même, ça, moi, après, il va ça tuer moi, puis s'il va tuer moi pour 2 mois, moi, à mort, comment?
Ça, oui.
C'est mon ami, là, il y a une bail finesse, il paye. Bon, là, il y a demandé pour payer, il y a relé.
Oui.
C'est il pas qui ça, il voulait. C'est il pas ça qui ça, il voulait pour santé. Donc, là, ça, là, mon frère, une injection amène moi plus quoi. C'est moi, on l'a compté. Mon oral de chalet, c'est juste ça. Mal si c'est chalet, mauvais temps, mais il chaud la montagne.
Oui.
Donc, moi, ça bring de belle là. Dimanche fini.
Oui, quand il dit ça.
Faute moi battre bon moi. Il va faut na carry champagne mani pochon là moi ma catcher ni là moi toujours de l'eau à laver.
Oui.
So mon number ring the bell là moi vle pas ring the bell na écouter ring the bell. Mais moi t'es ready là le moi tout là moi lever ouais les fan là ou coucher là son bail pour comment.
Oui. Avec la dernière chaise.
Moi même bail comment la dormi.
Maman il sorti tout partout, maman il sorti la pointe pied tout partout.
Moi t'es là dimanche, yo t'es samedi bis, moi t'es là.
Il était belle aussi, il était
ouais,
belle.
Dimanche il était belle tout oui. Il passait match belle dimanche avec moi Johnny.
C'est mon nom contre Bradley, yo contre Bradley.
Moi même contre Bradley était là messe, moi sous quoi là mais puis moi la messe fait la béni Bradley.
Oui.
Ben tout ça il était pour parler avec madame ni.
OK.
So moi-même, quand je levé depuis dimanche devant jour, moi, je peux dire les Charlie, puis je peux dire les Charlie.
Oui.
Et bien, moi, après la pouille, moi, les Charlie, moi, l'église, il fait deuxième là.
Oui.
Et moi, ça, Bradley, ni pour vivre là, parce qu'il va mon chimé, sorti bon chimé, il veut côté moi. Et moi, pas là pour encore.
That's right.
Et oui, merci tous les jours, merci. Si ambulance, il pour venir masser moi, il va une pièce problème.
All right.
Bon, c'est qu'on renouvelle, nomme-toi après, il va nous un bel chimé après ça. Côté toute machine ça courir, personne doit ça dit il aura coupé.
Belle parole.
So, si les dit, si bon Dieu veut, moi-même ça depuis avant 6h moi à chimé.
Oui.
En contre si yo quoi m'a fait bay Bradley, rappelé l'homme moi quand goûter n'a couillon monde vinn faire bon pour ouais c'est bay dans moi mais.
OK.
Ma bay blague ça fait moi.
Mais ça.
Eh, so moi la Kachebel.
Oui.
Et Titi bonjour pour encore.
You okay?
All right, Dudu.
Yes,
okay, good afternoon. Yes, I like that. Yes, I. Okay. Yeah. Yes, we have another caller. Oh, yes. Yeah, good afternoon, 411 Connect. E.T. and Champagne.
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. It's my first time calling.
The bell for the beautiful lady.
She got to get the bell.
The bell for you, darling. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Dinner enough is in the house. Therapy all the way right here.
Therapy all the way.
Therapy. Oh, you know, I just got it. Therapy.
What is it looking like down there, caller? What is it looking like? What is the atmosphere like?
Oh, the atmosphere is great, but just as we have the big crowds, I would just wish our supporters would come out in full force on the 26th of this month.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. This is what we want.
They will. Don't worry. They will.
Would you say that?
Oh yes, I think.
Would you say that you have a lot of young people this time than you have ever seen before in support of the candidate Therapy?
After we have a lot done what we've seen, we have a lot of persons who have now come on our side. That is what I can attest
to. Boy, we need to, the bell is on that. You have to get the bell. She's indicating that Labour Party people have now swung to Flabo.
What?
Down in the valley. Wow. That's what she's saying. That is great news, caller.
That's great. What do you think? Why you think that happened, caller?
Champagne, to be honest, I am a St. Lucian, and to be honest, I will always say, you know, people talk about UWP, SLP.
Yeah.
To be honest, it is color aside, and if you look at it, the country, the way it is going right now,
yes,
under UWP, we can say that we have seen more progress happening.
Of
You understand
course.
what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
Another thing, persons tend to say, Mr. Alan Chasney cannot run St. Lucia.
Really?
But the big question I have set for St. Lucians is right now is, if Alan Chasney cannot run St. Lucia in a way that they claim is not pleasing to them, do they right now think that the SLP administration is ready to take on St.
Great
Lucia?
question.
Yeah.
Great question.
That is what I want persons to answer.
But you know, Caller, the amazing thing is, when they got thrashed the last time, and our economy was so bad, he had to take on a lot, you know, in 2016 after Alan Chasney won the government. You know, he had a lot, and he did it in about 3 years. You know.
Now, another thing, honestly, that's why I say as a young person, I don't speak politics in public. Because you know what? When you speak to persons and persons have no understanding, they are not cognizant
Yes,
of what is
you're
going on
right.
around
You're
them.
absolutely right.
A lot of persons, a lot of persons go based on what they hear. You need to listen to the facts, read it and see. Now, that is why I like Mr. Guy Joseph so much. And I think he's too far from me, I cannot shake his hand.
Yes, yes. He's unbelievable, isn't he?
Yes, because Mr. Guy Joseph loves to clear the air and he wouldn't let anybody, you know, take him for party show like
That's
this.
right. And you know what? He bring the facts. It's about the truth and facts where he's concerned. And you know, Caller, I sat down there yesterday, and this man showed me something I have never seen in my life. How he explained very carefully everything in detail, you know, proving that they're wrong, and they were wrong, because he showed it to the listeners and the viewers. Amazing, amazing grace. You understand?
Yes. Imagine, I myself, I follow the program all the time. But then, you know, sometimes when you hear certain things and then you cannot bypass it, because I mean you're a concerned citizen and then you care about your country, and when you see things going on, I even say to myself, sometimes people say SLP wants to pay CXC Maths and English. I would rather a government that would give my children books every year and I don't have to buy.
Won't you imagine that stupid statement?
And just for government to pay CXC Maths and English in Form 5 only, so that is the only time you're concerned about them?
Well, and not only that, 4,000 deduction, and did not say who was going to get the 4,000 deduction in income tax. The way he was saying it, all the people, the rich people getting that too. And that is not for rich people. That's not for people who are, you know, professionals and making, you know, more than 40,000 a year, more than 30,000 a year. That's for people on a certain income bracket. He never explained himself.
Exactly.
This
Honestly
man.
speaking, well, when I see the plan my rep has for me, I am feeling like I'm already on the victory train.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, great, Caller. So anyhow, thank you so much for calling. You know.
You're welcome.
And then.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes, blessed love, my lady. Blessed love. Yes, folks. Let me get. Yes. Good afternoon, 411 Connect. Etienne Champagne.
Good afternoon, Etienne. Brother Champagne, good afternoon.
Yeah, Champagne just went for 1 minute.
Okay, I am calling from the south.
You calling from the south? What's the air about? What's the air down there? Our wonderful UWP challengers are they getting it right? You know, are we going to be right on the Triple Crown, right across Viewfort to Labrie?
Briefly, I don't have much credit, but let me just go very quickly.
Yes. Yeah, fast.
We had a meeting last night in Micoud South.
Yes.
Where the Honorable Prime Minister represents. That is a place called Duga.
Oh, yes, yes.
And the turnout was massive. I must say, it was really massive for a small community of Diga. People from all the way to Rocher, Deriso, and
I'm familiar there, Diga. Is that somewhere in Sozel?
No, Diga, that is in Tiroche, that is
Oh,
South.
that's where it is.
Diga, Lacouville, and Tiroche, those places.
Okay, I drove there one time, yeah.
The turnout was good. The meeting actually should have been held in Tiroche, but apparently the Labour Party, whether it was a race, they installed the stage close to us and we decided to switch to Diga.
Yeah, okay.
So we did not want to have any confrontation, we moved to Diga.
Yes,
but
yes.
From all reports, it was good. I did enjoy it. Honorable Prime Minister was there as always, letting the people know the truth, what is going on. And then the people, different speakers, it was very nice.
Yes.
Let me again briefly tell the people of St. Lucia, like I said last night on the platform, this election is not just about person. This election is for the future of our country and our young people. We cannot afford to gamble with our vote. I said it and I mean it, and this is serious. This is no joke. You cannot take that for a joke. If you make the mistake and elected the St. Lucia Labour Party, our young people will not have a future anymore.
Yeah.
And we cannot afford, with the short few more days that is there, where we can count it every second.
That's right.
This is the time we need to be forever ready.
It's in the hands.
This government stay where they are to continue.
It's in the hands of the young.
Especially for our young people, I must say the turnout was good for our youth. In Vieux-Fort North, the turnout was massive. Vieux-Fort South, it was great. Labrie surprised me. Surprised me. I did not know that the Liberian people were so desperate to move Labrie from a republic and make Labrie get part of the rest of the community.
Scholar, who gave Labrie that name, Republic?
Well, Big Old Num call it Republic, but I think as a former external affairs minister, he's supposed to know what's a republic. Trinidad is a republic.
Yes.
Trinidad have a republic. St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
So what is he?
Antigua and Barbuda.
What is he trying to send a message to a message to the Liberian people? What kind of message he's trying to? You know what it means? You know what republic means? It means that they are away from the rest of the other.
Exactly. You don't depend on central government for no assistance.
This man, and this man, he's got the nerve.
So he's supposed to know Labrie is not a republic. Labrie is in the belt of all the rest of the constituency in St. Lucia, depending by central government for assistance to help other young people.
And because of the reason that he has never helped that for 15 years, he helped that constituency. So, Liberians are leaving, and all the people are doing there is so sad.
So the turnout from Labrie, Mr. Francisco Jean-Pierre have him on the edge, and I must say I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing in Labrie. I am observing every activity that is happening in the south of the island.
I want Jean-Pierre to have him losing and going into hibernation.
Right. So at the final analysis, I can know exactly where we stand and give a report as to the performance, the turnout. Once again, a massive, and not just the old, the young people. For the first time in the history of this country, we have so many young people.
That's right.
Want to cast a vote and to keep this government on the ball.
That's
so that
right.
They can earn a living for themselves.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen.
For your time.
Yes.
And have a blessed day.
Thank you. Blessed love, my friend. Yeah, we are talking about Labrie again. Liberians. I hope you be there on the 26th. We have a WhatsApp call, and good afternoon, 411 ET Connect, ET and Champagne, right at it's yours.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How you doing?
Oh, well, I'm here with Champagne, and we doing a double duo. Champagne,
Okay.
Champagne, the general is there assisting ET.
Champagne, what's up, man?
I'm doing good, my brother. How are you?
You know, I can't complain. You know, I just there chilling, you know, doing work in the house.
Okay.
Where you calling from?
Champagne.
Caller, where you calling from?
Brooklyn.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Champagne, I was listening to Christopher Hunt or whatever Hunt. I never know St. Lucia with some jackasses like that.
Oh, it took you a long time to find out, eh?
You know, I never know. I am there listening to Richard and Bousquet. They are quarreling today on a show. I said, watch that. Reality coming into place. For solution to know what kind of people they will have in office. And the other day, the address the nation, not legit yet. Okay? If Legete is the Prime Minister, why is Legete never come and address the nation if that come and do it? Oh. Now, Mrs. Alison Jean, you disappoint me. You disappoint me. I don't know why you go to King Blue Flag.
King gave her a job, caller. King gave her a job. King made her PS. Unknown to the Prime Minister.
Okay, all right. Okay, and when Kagame was in the Prime Minister was there with you, embrace you. You know, and that's what you're doing, but it's okay. Conclusion, I know I in New York. NBC has two jackasses every morning talking nonsense, dressing like people that carrying banana in their 70s. This is what you are reading? This is what you are reading, joking at people? And to show young kids that's not what you're supposed to be on national TV? That's all you're dressing? Not even a suit, not even a little bow tie, and you want to talk about bow tie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? St. Lucian, watch your bread. Watch your bread. You have a good bread coming for you all. If you are behind that bread, your being will be in grass. I live in New York City. I don't have to come back to St. Lucian. Okay? Because I have my family, I built my family there already.
That's right.
You know? I built my family in St. Lucian. You know? Now, St. Lucian, let me tell you something. Vote the United States, the Workers' Party. Those people that in there, they're coming for a paycheck. They're not coming to help you all. They're coming for a paycheck.
Yeah.
Taxation is nothing. St. Lucia has because they were still already. Okay? St. Lucia, I'm curiously talking right now to you all. Okay? If you all cannot understand what is economic, if you cannot understand what is investment, don't let people tell you, oh, you are great kids and you are good fathers. That's not true. Because if you want to live in a developed country, there are people I'm tired of your nonsense right now. I'm tired of it. You have to water boots in your feet. You like to water boots and practice your shoes in your bag. That's your way. You know, before my mother could go to NATO's, when I was going to school, buy books, and don't even get the books now. You'll get the books in your computer now. Well, children, what do you want?
Well, I'm at the studio.
You know?
Yes, caller.
Something, man, I will talk to you tomorrow because I'm so upset. Okay, you'll something.
I know you get very okay. Thanks for calling.
All right.
And stay safe. And yeah, this gentleman is very, very passionate. Let me call her. Yeah. Yeah, good afternoon, good afternoon. Wonderful lady, good afternoon. And how art thou today?
Hello, E.T.
Yes.
I want to say this to St. Lucia, like Champagne have said already.
Oh, okay.
When we go out on Monday, when we go out, do not vote politician, vote for party.
Oh, so let me tell
you. St. Lucia.
Yeah. I saw the picture on the phone, so I was saying, wonderful lady. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, my apologies, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were saying?
No problem. Yeah, when we go out on Monday, we have to vote for St. Lucia. Let's put St. Lucia first.
That's right. That's right.
We can't put this bunch of jokers in there. Look at how they're behaving.
Let me tell you something. You see, all of them came out from the Rat Pack came out. The Rat Pack came out. They all, I don't know what hole they came out from. Preville,
E.T.,
Rufus, the Rat Pack squad.
Yeah, because they're all looking for a piece of the pie.
Wow. Where were them? Where were these guys about 2 years ago?
Okay, making their money like Champagne say.
Over somewhere. And they
let's take for example, if SLP win, let's just say for example SLP
don't
win.
Say that.
All these guys want the position, you know.
But you know
all
what?
Them want the position.
You know what? I'm not even going to give them that kind of conversation. They will never win. They will never win.
Of course.
And I'm telling you that. I'm swearing on the Bible. They will never win. You know, this is a rat pack that's looking for opportunities to mess our country up.
As long as we put Uncle Shaz back in power, everybody's gonna eat.
It's going to be all good. All good. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's gonna eat.
It's going to be all good.
Say, this one corrupt, that one corrupt. Both parties are corrupt.
You understand?
Both parties are corrupt.
Let them.
Corruption is part of the game.
You understand?
Has anyone sit back and thought of where those money is coming from to run politics, to run campaign? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. But you know what? You know what I'm laughing at? I couldn't get over it. The St. Lucia Labour Party's manifesto. Wow. Everything the Prime Minister have done for the last 5 years, they have it on their manifesto. So in other words, they're piggybacking on the Prime Minister's work for their manifesto. 36 pages. 36 pages of a manifesto. Everything the Prime Minister spoke about and done for the 5 years, they now have it on their manifesto and trying to put little other words to it. A bunch of useless. You know what? No plan. You know what? Call her a bunch of useless people. That is useless.
Yeah.
You know, you can't come to the electoral, to the people of St. Lucia with that kind of con man kind of attitude on paper. They're shysters, man.
Bruce Tucker, a whole bunch of.
You know what I tell you? I call them.
Jokers.
You know what I just call them? The Rat Pack.
You cannot go. You cannot go nowhere. You cannot go to no country, no monetary institution and get no money. What will St. Lucia be in all of that?
Tell me something. What leader in the world is going to sit at a table with these guys? Yeah. But you know what?
You're so right.
You know what?
Very right.
The former Prime Minister Kenny Anthony found that out when he was saying to the investors, do not come to St. Lucia and invest. A former Prime Minister, that is why Vieux-Fort is the way it is. He don't care about his people.
They don't care. Look at the one in Labrie. You're gonna get the ass whipping too.
I call it shalaking.
Well, that is looking very, very, very positive down there.
Yeah, I call him a shalaking. You're gonna get a shalaking.
Yes, we're taking all Champagne. We're taking all.
It is looking very, very positive down in Labrie. From what I'm hearing, it is looking very positive. And I think the statement that has been made, the young people are really jealous. And I want to use that word because they are seeing other constituencies being developed and there's a left behind.
Yes, ain't nothing. I was
the Champagne. You said something some days ago that make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
We're taking all the seats and we're changing a lot of things that need to be changed.
I agree with that.
That's right.
That has to be done. That has to be done.
A lot of changes have to change.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much, caller.
Now, E.T., I want to hold back on the calls. Although it's your show, just put me
yeah,
minute,
yeah,
okay?
no, you go ahead.
So you remember a gentleman called in just now and he said that the guy was the Prime Minister's attaché by the name of Tevin.
Tevin or Kevin?
Tevin.
Oh, it was Tevin.
Tevin. So
Yeah.
it's a young guy that was given an opportunity by the Prime Minister from the constituency of Migu South.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Young
Yes.
guy, 23 years old.
Yes,
what I'm hearing is he wanted to be in charge of a lot of stuff immediately. He wanted to be in charge of big money.
You want to be a high roller.
He wanted to be a high roller.
Yeah.
He wanted to do things that that was not pertaining to his job or his position.
Yeah.
So to put it all in a nutshell, I don't want to discuss too much of it. I got some information on it.
Yeah.
Here's a young man that was given an opportunity and he blew it.
Oh.
I would say not too much more on that. So he has been out there, been very bitter based on him blowing his own opportunity.
Yes.
And that is the situation today. So people now that know him or been affiliated to the Prime Minister are going out there to get information from him. And who knows if they paid him to call in and to do stuff in that manner. But this is a gentleman who was given an opportunity, a very young man, 23, 24 years old, and he blew it.
He showed promise from the Prime Minister to the Prime Minister.
And he blew it. So
and
this
he
is
blew
all
it.
we're going to say on that. I have a lot of information that I got.
So he instead of taking baby steps,
yeah, he wanted the giant step.
He wanted the giant step.
An instant giant step.
That is the end of the case
All
then.
right, so we rest
all right, the rest of the case. R.I.P. the case. Yes. Yeah, we have a call there. Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Phone one, E.T. Connect. E.T. and Champagne. Let's all have what you got to say. Connect.
Yeah, good afternoon, E.T. Good afternoon, Champagne.
Most welcome.
That's the reason why they don't like practices. They don't like him because they're jealous of him. Because once he is in there, they don't have a chance to get inside it. So because of that, they don't like him and they're jealous of him because they want him to get out. Because once he's in there, there's no way they will get a chance to get inside there, to push their hands in the treasury money. So they want him out, so they want him out of there, so then they will be able to come in there. But the amount of work he's doing is preventing him from living there. And that's why they don't like him and they're jealous of him.
But you know something, caller? One of the things about the Prime Minister, as much as he's a passionate person, a good family, beautiful family man, love people, you know, and he's a strong common sense worker, he put in his degree aside. He's a common sense Prime Minister, common sense, and he don't take no nonsense. Okay, he's disciplined, and because he don't take he doesn't take any nonsense. These folks are upset because you know how when Stephenson King was the Prime Minister, they would come inside there and walk all over him. You know, the Rat Pack. Simple as that. Yeah. They can't do what they want.
Yeah.
You should give
that's what it is. And
you
they
really want
to get out of there so they will be able to stand a chance to get and push their hands in the treasury.
Caller, you are 100% right. These guys would love to get their hands on the money, and this Prime Minister is having none of it.
Man, he's serious.
That's what it is, and they're trying their best to get him out. So it's difficult for them to get him out, so they will try everything.
So here's the thing.
Everything in their power to try and get him out.
So here's how you get
a chance to get in there.
So in our democracy, here's how you get a Prime Minister out. You have to get him out by way of the polls. And this man is loved by the majority of the people. Right. So it's going to be a difficulty for them.
That's, caller.
What they don't realize.
Yeah.
And the work he's doing a lot of work. So that is preventing him from getting out. So that's what it is. Anyway, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, caller.
Let me tell you, Champagne, I was amazed at what Rufus Bousquet said about the airport.
Can you believe it?
The Prime Minister is building a big airport. What he has to do that for? He even went to Sporting in St. Lucia. I said, listen to this idiot. When a Prime Minister is a person that have to get innovation, try to take investment chances, for a country.
You know what we have? You know what St. Lucia have gotten itself into with the younger politicians? Egoistic guys that are pompous. They believe they are larger than life. So here's their problem. You remember we had our old politicians like Mr. George Mallet, we had Mr. Roman Aslan, the Boost case. Did you see these guys relating to people as being on top of anyone?
No.
These guys go to a university, they get a degree, and automatically they become high and mighty. This is their problem.
They want to be a Papa Doc.
This is their problem.
You can't be a Papa Doc right away.
When you look at the healer, the way these guys carry themselves, they own the people.
You see this? That's another show. I don't talk that one.
No? I know Mr. Rufus Busquet very well. I know him for a long time too.
Oh, yeah. Yes, good afternoon, 411 Connect. E.T. and Champagne.
Good afternoon, sir.
I sent you something on Sky WhatsApp. It's something in circulation by the Labour Party. It has to do with Sky FM. Check it out.
What did you say?
I sent you something on Sky WhatsApp. It has to do with something circulated by the SLP. It has to do with Sky FM.
Oh, we see some nonsense about some song. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, we know about that nonsense.
What is that, Champagne?
Somebody trying to fake that we use Gabi's song in politics. We never use Gabi's song. The SLP was the one that went on Marjorie's Bitch Jack Don't Want Me to Babe on My Bitch, and we played a news clipping.
Oh,
we didn't play any song to promote any form of it. And I can't tell you which of our moderators, but a news clipping was played, not from us, from the news. So if they want to sue somebody, go check out Choice and HTS and these people. Thank you, buddy. We saw that nonsense.
Thank you very much.
We don't use songs for political. We have all of our political songs.
You know something, Champagne, another thing that bothers me with these guys, they're very petty, man.
They're petty. You know what's more amazing? You know what's more amazing, E.T.? They surface every time it hits the elections, about 2 or 3 weeks before elections. Look at Prayville. Where was this guy in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20? Where was this guy? Did you hear anything about Prayville?
Nobody knew anything about this man.
Did you hear anything about Rufus Busquet for the last 4 years?
No, but I was wondering, I asked that question up in Rodney Heights, where was he?
If you guys want to do something for the people, you're so interested in the people, show your face 2 years outside of the elections. You know what I mean, E.T.?
Yes, we have a call again. Yeah, good afternoon. Oh, this gone.
We lost this one.
Yeah.
Show your face 3 years leading to the elections and say to the people, well, I would like to participate in helping my country. Don't just show up and come up for hibernation and then you want to just come and talk some nonsense. And what they do all the time, they come up with some extravagant words.
Let me tell you,
words the people don't even understand.
I think, I always say they probably tried to go to Vernon John's school of dictionary words. Anyhow, another thing, Champagne, that we have to look at. These folks, they never give the Prime Minister a chance. I have never seen bunch of MPs in Parliament in opposition do that thing. Everything the man brings forward, they're opposing.
They're not for solution.
No.
These guys are never for St. Lucia.
Another call we have.
They're never for St. Lucia.
Never. Yeah, good afternoon. 411 ET Connect.
Hello, 411 ET Connect. What's going on, brother?
It's all right, baby. It's all right.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
How's everything? Everything's good?
Everything blessed for now, eh? Can't wait, boy.
So what's the jumping jacks from the SLP?
I'm just calling to congratulate the PM and the government, man, for that good news coming from the DPP, man.
Yes, man. He's my friend, so I'm going to get in touch with him tomorrow. Yeah. My buddy, Mr. Green.
We got the best first lady as well.
Yeah. Oh, sure, man. I want to talk about that, before I go off air. Wonderful work that lady has done with her charity. Make it happen.
That's the best first lady, man.
Very, very good work, and also we want to.
That's the best active first lady we ever have.
That is right. You are certainly correct at this point, and we want to thank the police officers, the male and female, and the higher ups in the police force.
The police force,
that for so long they have been under a stress. Criminals was doing what they want in this country, and all they had to do was be watchmen, looking at them, at the criminals. They couldn't really even during the COVID, I saw some of the criminals coming and trying to challenge some of the police officers, even the SSU, as if they didn't give a darn. And I said to myself, well, but St. Lucia has really changed where the police officers are concerned. Because I tell you, years ago, you know, they could not even try that when that lady was in charge of crime, you know, Commissioner Francis. They could not try that. And I saw a lot of criminals and bad boys trying to challenge the SSU only because they knew that this lady, Mary Francis, was fighting under that human rights stature against the law enforcement. And I'm not saying that Mary Francis should not do her job, but I'm saying, did Mary Francis ever lay down in her bed and think of what these guys did to a young baby and cut off the hands of a child? I think she just graduated in university. They sent her to Canada because she was under the witness protection clause. And I think she just graduated in Canada, where she was sent to Canada to live because they were after her.
What about the victim's family now?
You know, there you go. And another thing.
Are they not human?
I understand. I know the law requires people to get lawyers, you know, to fight their cases. But there was 2 guys from the wellness center. You remember? You know, the judge from Belize granted them $1 million plus each. You know, and one of them were, you know, they were in fact both of them were charged for murder. But the heinous crime they performed when one of them killed a girl, I think they buried her, something like that. You know, I think it's alleged that's what they did. One of them did. And for them to receive millions of dollars, and they may have to beat the government on that appeal case. We don't know about that appeal case yet. For them to collect $1 million given by a high court judge, you know, and the victim's parents, the mother, has to sit down and watch them collect that million. It is heartbreaking and sad. So I'm glad now, you know, the law enforcement can begin to do their work efficiently under a no-nonsense situation. When the UWP, when the UWP wins that election thoroughly and overwhelmingly, and the law enforcement can go back to the drawing board and teach the criminals some manners and respect for this country and for the tourists.
The man, he said that he's going to take care of this impact thing, and he did.
And that's right. He did. And we have to applaud the candidate for UWP for Viewfort North, Hermondale Francis. Don't matter all what they spewed about Hermondale Francis. That man was a worker. You know, Hermondale Francis was a worker for the police officers. He got insurance for them through the Prime Minister and him getting that thing put together. He got new vehicles for them. He got the Prime Minister got the impasse, part of the impasse released on them, new training, effective training for the maritime, and you know, even for the military sort of training for the SSU. And that is spectacular. Now the DPP is saying it's all closed. And I know.
This recent news that just came out from the DPP, it means that all the departments of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force going to get back the assistance, right?
They already got back the assistance.
I mean, they are just only two departments, right?
No. All departments. The U.S. took up the U.S. even gave them their financial assistance, $500,000 U.S. You understand?
Yeah, but the sanctions were not lifted on all.
Not on all. He knows that. Yeah.
Immigration.
That's what I'm saying.
Not on all of it. But in time, I think gradually it is going to. They will just lift the sanctions on everything.
Since the DPP came out with that news something read out there, it means that the United States will become gradually, like some people see, going to come out and I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So caller, so things are happening for us after we bust them and we shellac them on Monday the 26th. And I want all the youth, remember, even the ones that I met in the bus that laughed at the opposition and said he gave us laptops, sorry. He gave us laptops and he never had no vision behind the laptops.
Nothing.
And they were laughing. No, I'm sitting in a bus and I'm hearing them youngsters saying these things. From Sir Arthur Lewis, coming down from the morn. And I'm not saying anything to them, I'm listening to them. And they said, Mister, you agree with us? And I didn't want to start any political conversation with them. I just wanted them to keep on talking. And rightfully, that's what they did. And when I was leaving, I said, y'all guys and girls, y'all are not stupid people like some of these guys think you are. And they started laughing and getting on. You know, how could, the opposition leader and deputy leader of the SLP think he going to pull the wool over our young people's eyes, over our aged people's eyes, over our senior citizens' eye? I'll tell you something. Big Daddy is supposed to shellac him and let him take hibernation. Take your hibernation, holiday. Straight up. And follow the former leader that could show them the way to hibernating. You understand? Because that's what he did when he got his behind kicked. You understand? So that's how it is. We have another call. So thank you so much, my friend.
Yes, my brother.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye. Yes, we have another call. WhatsApp call. And yes, good afternoon. 411 Connect. Sky FM. And that's E.T. with you.
Good afternoon, baby.
Hey! Mr. B, Champagne, he said you good. Your buddy's there, Champagne.
I'm listening to you, baby.
Champagne, your buddy talking to you.
Good afternoon, Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon, Champagne.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the serious side. So what's up?
Good afternoon, Conway. Good afternoon, Barnard Hill.
Yes, of course. How you doing?
Ring the bell for the greatest and best prime minister in the world.
Let me do it. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I rang it.
And his dream team.
Yes, great.
Whatever the man says he's going to do.
Yeah.
He's not a guy that talks nonsense. He doesn't.
That's right.
His word. He can be trusted anytime.
Yeah.
And Champagne.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Champagne, I told you.
Champagne.
The problem with the SFCAF is the cookie jar you want to get at the cookie jar.
Yes.
You don't think that they hit our great prime minister because he made a law about anything on the corruption, anything else done coming after y'all. But they are mad and crazy because they cannot get their hand into the cookie jar anymore.
But caller, the cookie jar is always loaded, so they feel that's the only way out to represent the people.
To get that man out of there, let's get back to that cookie jar because the great man and his dream team got the cookie jar filled up again.
But let me tell you something. Nobody can go into that cookie jar with that prime minister we have, who is so disciplined and correct and don't fool around when it comes to St. Lucian's finances from the economy. You know that, eh?
And yet still, right? And yet still, there's a law. The first thing the great man done when he got it, he made a law that anybody that dipped the hand in the cookie jar, it is 40, 50 years down the road, 100 years down the road, be coming for you.
Yes, definitely.
But yet still they're telling people, the SFP is telling people that the great man and his dream team is corrupt.
But
why don't y'all?
They forget. They forgot what they've been doing. They forgot. They forgot Grindberg. They forgot Rochamel. They forgot the report. You know the report.
But these guys done everything under the stars, under the moon. You never. They cannot show me. They cannot show us one thing wrong that the great man and his dream team has done. Not one. And all the nonsense that you can point, all fingers pointing to them. All fingers pointing to them. And I'm saying, if the great man and his dream team done any corruption, why don't they hold them accountable and take them in? There's a law for that. But they just go around fooling the people. Give them something not. I don't want them to have a half a seat. Not even an arm of a seat. I want all of them out. You're too there. They're disgusted. They're horrible. They're terrible. Get them out, St. Lucia. And I can preach again. I'm going to tell Laborie, don't give them one vote. Therefore, don't give them one vote.
Leave them lifeless with votes. Nothing.
What's the next place? What's the next place? Denry, don't give them one vote. St. Lucia, kick all of them outside. They were not one vote. They are poison to St. Lucia. And don't worry about Judas. Don't worry about Judas. He ain't going nowhere. Have a nice day, man.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye, baby.
Okay, baby. Keep it going. Keep it sweet.
Okay, baby.
Yes, baby. Yeah. Okay, we have another call there. Yes. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, gentlemen.
Yeah, 4-1 Connect.
Champagne, I want to thank you for coming and give us the support that you did last night in Suzhou.
Yeah,
the performance was quite brilliant, my brother. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you.
Alongside Dr. Secret. That is Jack Lahaye speaking.
Hey, the Jack, how are you, my brother?
Yeah, man. We had a really nice.
We had a good time down there, right, last night.
Yeah, man.
But listen to me, the attendance, man, was what was really, really unbelievable. A lot of people.
Man, you see, to tell you the truth, actually, that was a small crowd compared to the past crowd that we've been having. That was a very small crowd.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I tell you it's small compared to the past, you're supposed to know what.
Oh my goodness. Well, what I saw last night was people scattered all over the place.
Yeah, but like you could see, our people are very disciplined as well.
Yes,
you don't have people misbehaving.
I guess the
very attentive, very very good people.
And the protocols, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
You know what was amazing to me, the Jack? The elderly, they came with their canes, their crutches, but they still came.
Yeah, man.
That is the commitment and love they have for the party.
Listen, my brother, without cutting it short, it's not because I'm from Switzerland I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Switzerland has the most loving and understanding people in this island.
Beautiful place, my brother.
Yeah. We don't have problems. When it comes to, imagine we'll have different parties and yet still the opposition will still enjoy itself with us, you know. Our people are very good people.
Caller, let me tell you something, and I said it last night in my opening statement.
Yeah, you did.
Choiseul is a remarkable part of St. Lucia. It's like a heaven in a heaven. You know what I mean? It's just beautiful. When you drive through Choiseul, like you never stop driving, but the place is so beautiful and it's inviting, it's warm.
Yeah, man. And the people make it even better.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the people make it even better. But listen, my brother, I want to actually say that in Creole.
Yeah.
Moi, je voulais demander une question. Qui est-ce qui a fait un homme? Qui est-ce qui est supposé faire un homme?
Well, moi, je suis un caractère, un homme supposé faire un homme.
Avec bon principe, bon principe.
Bon principe, bon caractère. Et qu'il love, il l'amour by tout le monde.
L'amour, respect.
Respect, yeah. That's right.
Condition.
That's right.
But what we bien vu cette ici, avec ça qu'a fait presently, c'est nom, c'est mon qui couille quoi yo nom là.
Oui.
These are men that our kids, that's supposed to set the example, and our kids supposed to be learning from. These
Amen.
guys supposed to be role model to
Amen.
our kids.
It's supposed to be. I love the word you use. Supposed to be.
Yeah. They're supposed to.
Yeah.
But Bruce Tucker.
Yeah.
Is my friend.
Yeah.
And he's a guy recently, publicly, I went out and said, you know what, he's done a brilliant job in Sudan. He have worked in Sudan. You know. But he knows me personally, and we're very good friends. And he know recently he came to my house.
Just a caller. Let me just change that narrative. He did a job in Sozel, but the job was never finished.
Well, he's just telling you what you have done.
Well said.
Yeah,
okay. Well, I wanted to make
because there's a lot more work to be done.
Yes, Bradley is taking on the real deal now.
But let me tell you something. There is no comparison when it comes to Rufus and Bradley. No comparison.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bradley's a genuine individual. And I'm not just saying that to make Bradley feel good.
Right.
Bradley has been that person not a long time ago. He's not pretending to be good. You know. But Bruce Tucker, you know yourself. You know what I know. Because you're my friend.
Tricks of the trade.
You had the audacity to come to my house to ask me to do something which was the impossible, to go against Bradley Felix. Today I'm seeing you on NBC out of all stations.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's what phenomenal.
That is a huge level of desperation, huh?
Yeah. I call that backstabbing.
Those guys really have it. But listen.
Yeah, backstabbers, that's what they are, the rat pack.
Those guys, as much as I will win elections, but I wish there was another election so that they could win to see how they would react among themselves. Because they will have a maheko show. Trust me.
But Colin, let me ask you this. When you see these people surface 4 out of every 5 years or 4.5 years, what do you think their motives are? Is it because they want to really help the people, or they just want to make themselves visible again?
Champagne, good question. This morning I heard a caller, and he said that those guys didn't do anything. Those guys don't believe in development. But of course, yes, the guys believe in development. They do. The opposition believe in developing
themselves.
Okay, yes. Well said.
It's about themselves, not the people. When those guys come out and talk about being patriotic and all of that nonsense, and I watch those guys, we all know those guys are self-centered individuals.
Self-centered is right.
That those guys have gone about helping personally.
Yes, sir.
You know, those guys don't have a good reputation. Every single thing that somebody has to say about those men, this one has done this and this one has done that. You know, the former Prime Minister said, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to St. Lucian politics.
And he's hugging him.
Today, that same man, that's the very same individual, is on the same side with you.
He's not just the same side, they're in love, they're hugging each other.
But listen, this is the level of hypocrisy that we have in St. Lucia. And let me tell you, Champagne, as much as it might not sound nice to you or to us, my brother, the level of ignorance and illiteracy is quite high in St. Lucia.
Still high, Colin. I'm on your side. Don't think I'm going to take it.
It's huge. And these are the people that SLP attract. And they keep the people ignorant.
Okay.
Keep the people that way.
You know, and the people are not willing to come out of it, my brother. There are people who are comfortable in poverty, comfortable in staying ignorant. And you know what? Those guys are brilliant at enforcing it.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Yes.
You know, we had a caller earlier that said that the Prime Minister, Alan Chastanet, wants to fire all the cabinet black members and bring in only white people. I mean, when you have absurdity like that, you know what I mean?
Oh, man. Let me ask you a caller. Let me ask you, maybe Champagne could put an input on that. What are the young people saying when these fools act that way?
Now, you know, the difference is, let me tell you something. In my time,
I know they must be saying,
my time, your time, Champagne time, you guys are older than me.
That's right.
Yes.
But I believe our last generation is my generation.
Yes.
We live in a modernized world now.
Okay.
We don't live in 1956 or 1960.
Right.
These are the times where people, it was banana time, etc., etc., etc. We know that. Right now it's about tourism. We have to deal with guests. You have to be educated. You have to know how to sell your country. You know how to present yourself in your country. Now, the people of 1960 and 1970 that is still around, my brother, knowing that, I won't say that they're illiterate, I will never say that, but then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe the level of education that they need, you know, to adjust to the present system, they don't have it. And that is what the Labour Party knows. You know, that's the reason why they brought up that STEP program, etc., etc. But the Prime Minister took that same STEP money to invest in Ojo Labs.
And ditch that, now, man.
If those parents care about the grandkids or the kids that live presently in a modernized world in 2021, my brother, they will be happy because they're the ones looking after the parents. They are the ones who support the parents. Yes, we understand you don't have the level of education. I respect that. And we're supposed to find means and ways into adjusting and make them feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But to tell me, you want to go again, and a man like Bruce Tucker talking about the airport? Come on, man. I mean, out of all things?
Making stupid remarks.
Out of all things?
No, let me tell you, that one is way off, man.
These guys have never understood the development of this country circulates tourism.
I wish your radio, your TV station, your radio station, I wish it would just press a button where every individual will be listening to it on a daily basis. Trust me. I just wish that would happen. Because I believe you guys are doing a brilliant job in going about educating the people. You know, you're bringing the facts out. It's crazy how it goes, man.
Definitely.
The young people of St. Lucia are not fools, you know. They are not fools.
But why would these guys figure that they could pull the wool over these youngsters who are so beginning to get educated? They're on the ball now. Why would they think that these youngsters would listen to the nonsense they're preaching?
And don't get it, and let's not get it twisted though. Remember the amount of crimes that are taking place. The amount of crimes that are taking place with those young men and young women of today.
Let me address that a little bit. Sir.
Yes.
These guys, these reps, let's go to Stevenson King. How were the young people? I was down in Lakeri by Janine's campaign office. There was 20 of them in her office. And I was kind of amazed. I asked them, I said, whoa, boy, y'all, they were boasting how the lady just gave them jobs and they were trying to pick a ringleader for the jobs, who was going to look over the job amongst all themselves. And they were saying that Stevenson King told them the government gave no funding to them.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he keeps saying.
So what you expect? These youngsters have no jobs. They want to eat. They have to go home to their parents. Their parents are getting frustrated because they're at home and the parents don't like to see them wasting time. You know that. Yeah, most parents, most understandable parents. So some of them turn to criminal activities.
Yeah, but that's what's going to happen because pressure will be spiked, my brother. Pressure will spike.
Okay, take it.
When those young men and young women might have one child, they might be a single parent, or a young man might have a baby with a woman, have a child with a woman.
Yeah.
And the cost of living in St. Lucia is high, my brother. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. Let's get that clear. The cost of living here is high. A good pair of shoe, you know the price of a good pair of shoe?
Oh, you're talking about, not for food, you're talking about material stuff.
Material stuff.
Okay.
Now, you know, the generation of today, the stuff that is being created, my brother, they're contagious. Let's not get away from that. They're contagious. They want to drive a nice ride too.
Okay. They want to move. Yeah, they want to move too fast.
Yeah, but then it was our job to have them to be patient.
Okay.
No, but
like the Prime Minister say, resilience.
True.
Yeah.
You know. So listen, when I watch that today and have the young men running all over the place with a gun, robbing people all over the place, this is not a good scene at all.
No.
You know.
No.
But what do we put in place for them? So right now, this man is putting things in place for the youth of today after school, where they could find something constructive.
Precisely. That's what she was doing.
People have a problem with that. When you bring in STEP program, when you have $300 and something a week, what would that buy for you?
That's a bunch of nonsense, man. That STEP thing. But you see how that STEP program, the youngsters have a joke. And I mean, they should listen to the jokes of these youth. They say when they go around Christmas time, they're not really interested in cutting no grass. They'll cut the grass at the front and they'll put it at the back. And they have all kinds of tricks they were doing when they were cutting grass for these fellas, when they were in office. And these fellas are so dumb and thinking they're smart. The young people are fooling them.
Listen, this is seriously crazy what's taking place in this country.
Yes, the young people are you know.
I've got to go now. Let me make a point clear. For those so-called big boys that are out there, making all those dramas, making all those things out there, creating all that drama. Let me tell you all something. Remember, the country is not my country and your country. It's our country. You know? So when you all think you're bringing down this person or that person, you're bringing down your own country. It's our country.
Precisely.
You're bringing down our country, my brother.
Precisely.
You know, so don't think you're beating one side and it's like you're beating Jamaica or Trinidad. It is St. Lucia.
Yes.
It is St. Lucia. And you all need to stop that, man. You guys need to stop that. Seriously, stop that.
Yeah.
You know, you're not grown men. Stop that, man.
Yes, I can understand.
Those guys cannot come out. Not one of you guys could come out and say, there's one project that is a good project, at least one, so you guys are opposing everything.
I was telling Champagne that. I said, you mean to tell me, for the whole 5 years, you blocking, you stomping, you arguing, you refusing, and you stalking?
That's crazy.
Come on, it's crazy. And your caller.
Nice talking. I'm going to give somebody else a chance.
Yeah, all the way live.
Wonderfully. Nice program as always.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, another caller from WhatsApp this time. Good afternoon, 411 Connect ET, all the way live.
E.T.
Yes, my man.
E.T.
You gave me the joke.
Hey, my brother.
You gave me the joke. I still remember the joke. You know, 1 king, 2 king, 3 king. Was that the joke?
No.
It wasn't you.
You have it wrong. No, I promise you lunch.
Oh, yeah. You probably, yes. Go ahead, yes.
Yeah, I'm getting a feel. You heard me clearly?
Oh, very clearly.
Okay, so listen to me now. And I don't want Champagne to get jealous, but tell Champagne he must read his messages. But okay, I'm going to start. It is 3 to 4 minutes. The last time when you say my brother and listen to that sensible man, I'm going to start now.
Yeah.
You have a set of fellas that could not get nothing done.
Yes.
Something happened.
Yes.
You could not get money.
Yes.
Something happened.
Yes.
So you have somebody that is there, that is getting things done. Okay? He has never raised tax on nobody, on no budget, except one.
That's right.
The road tax.
Yeah.
Okay? Imagine the place that you can make the most money in government is property tax. The man waived that for 3 years, he waived it for another 4 years, he waived it for all the 5 years, property tax.
Right on, right on.
The man waived all the credit in hospital bills for everybody.
Everybody, totally.
Everybody. So I am coming to you, my brother. And I have lunch for you. You tell me you want lunch in Soufriere? Hey. Okay, so listen to me.
Yeah.
Imagine we come into VAT at 15%. The man claimed that the amount of money he was expecting, he was not getting it. But do you know at 12.5% that Alan Chastity is collecting twice the amount of money all right, that he was getting at 15% at 12.5. Oh my God, hallelujah.
I'm doing the maths. I'm doing the mathematics.
No, you remember I told you I just talk freeways, eh? What
Yeah,
I know,
I know.
what people tell me, and all right, and what I hear.
Okay.
So I have not said what I hear or what people tell me. When I spoke and listen colors, man, people when calling from the south, boy, people tell me, I don't know how them people recognize my voice there. People tell me I have to call more often. Especially when you said, you heard the guy, the sensible guy, listen to him. Okay, I am coming. Concerning that, when people are dead, that is when the families of people, they're grieving.
Okay, I know. Okay, I know where you're coming at now.
They're looking for money. Hold on. Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
I say, I see where you're coming at now.
Yeah, hold on there. And you're going to put that on dead people? Man, you are a criminal, man.
That's only one word for them, man.
Huh?
I call them the rat pack.
Yes, you're going to put that on dead people? People grieving, looking for money to them? Okay, so we finish with that. I seen some parents passing and they have red wristbands. Now listen to me. My position is clear. Democracy, everybody have a choice to support who they want to support. I don't have a problem with that.
Dig it.
Okay? And the people will decide on Monday. Okay. All right? But I know that people will make a right choice. So listen to me. I just came from Beaufort there now. And I'm seeing some parents passing with them red wristbands and they have children. So I'm saying to myself, what kind of thing is that? So listen, they talk about laptops. You know, they come for all kinds of foolishness. You know them old laptops. Man, this thing was light like a kite. Okay, I have some brethren who are teachers and so on. You know when them laptops came, there was no code. I seen all children, some of them dropped from school. You know what they was watching? Pornography. And all kind of
Oh, you know, eh? You know, that's what Gail Rigobot, the master, the mistress, master of gender equality, Gail, from Miku, that's what she was trying to tell some of these people.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm telling the people now, I'm telling you all, that papi show thing. Listen to what. So my teacher friends, man, when you hold that thing, man, this thing is like what? I don't even know. Man, this thing is like 100 pounds of weight. Heavy stuff, you know, and heavy stuff, and then you could only watch, okay, the e-books. Yeah, you could only watch
the e-books. You can use the e-books. Yeah.
Huh? Now listen to me. Flambeau does always do top-notch things. Top-notch.
Yeah.
You see the airport we have there.
Yeah.
The engineer, in fact, the guys who the architects for the airport we have the terminal. All right, the double-decker transport can go on top underneath. Those are the same guys that in Fort Lauderdale, in Florida, there is a brand new international airport. The architects are the same guys that that drew the plan. And let me tell you something.
Your buddy, but listen,
hello.
Rufus says the airport is too big for St. Lucia. What they doing in such a big airport?
So listen to me. Right now, I have a number of buckets on standby. You see, for rainfall, we might have to go and carry and look for people and hire transport to go and put buckets. You remember I made a point the last time? Piaco, Rice Sangster, Norman Manley, Verbird, Grantley Adams, they're renovating. Our airport has outlived its time. Okay? When do you hear that when a plane lands and rain is falling, that people still have to take umbrella, you know? Come on, man. We're not living in no stone age again. We're living in the modern times.
Okay. I shall bet you should hear that one. no umbrella time. You know, cut that.
Champagne, listen to me.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you, man. And I trying to figure out this thing. Children going to school with a big pack back. Parents, parents have to spend $1,000, $2,000 for books. I used to be a teacher, okay, at one time, okay?
Yeah.
And you're only using a quarter of them books, all right? And you're going to get savings on them thing now. Everything right now has become virtual. Now I'll tell you something. COVID, but I'll tell you something. Whereas COVID is a virus, but COVID did a very good thing, you know.
In what way you think?
Huh?
In what way?
Because a number of savings with the children, virtual, okay?
Yeah.
Virtual is one. Okay, they have a number of other ways, but COVID did a very good thing. And COVID had brought the prices of things. But I will elaborate on that another time because I don't to stay too long.
Focus
I want
on
to
that.
come back and make another point now.
Yeah.
Okay. Chasney, okay, Monroe College in Vieux-Fort. Okay, Monroe College in Vieux-Fort, eh? All right. And I remember Chasney made the point that I will teach you how to fish. All right? And Chasney have been investing in the young people. Monroe, over 2 in Massy in Latuni on the Vieux-Fort Library Highway.
Yeah.
Over 2,000 people they was trained at Monroe College. All right? In tourism or in front desk, wherever they wanted to choose. But then now, okay, I heard Philip just said that the leader of St. Lucia, Alan Chasney, is the only one and the only country in the world that think tourism is going to come back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen to me. All hospitality workers, I have some friends there that work in hotels. In fact, all hotels are fully booked. I will tell you something. And I'm not telling you I hear or I was told. When I talk, I'm telling you what I know. The travel agents have a problem. There are almost 2,000 visitors that come to St. Lucia because we don't have hotel space. Bam. I give you something else. Research it. No, don't say
No, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you because the opposition leader said that we don't need that for the time of pandemic. We don't need tourism, and now there's about 12,000 people at work and 100% room occupancy. I don't know about this gentleman, how he's thinking, and he wants to be a leader of a country. It's absurd, my friend. Yeah.
WHO, World Health Organization, PAHO, Pan American Health Organization, all right, IMF, the World Bank, Caribbean Development Bank. You know what they said? That we have to learn how to live with COVID. That's the first point I'm going to make on COVID. Number 2, you know what they said? That what can keep the economies going in the world is infrastructure programs that people can be employed.
Yeah. Hey, caller.
He left.
No, he's still there.
Well, he broke up.
Anyhow, I guess we'll get in touch with him some other time again. But you know.
But let me say something to you, Brother E.T. You know this lady? Can you recognize her?
That's Alison King?
No. So
Alison,
this is Rosalie King.
Rosalie King?
Yes. This is the girl that lived right there in the junction of when you're going up to Pavis. She worked at Royal Bank back in the 80s.
Oh gosh!
One of the most beautiful girls in the history of St. Lucia. Listen to me. I, as a youngster, used to walk into that bank deliberately to see this girl.
Yes.
And listen to me, I don't make fun of anyone. This is not for me to do. I'm not a perfect human being myself.
Yes, we can understand.
As a matter of fact, I'm one of the people that feel for people when I see them in a distressed situation. And I have accommodated people.
Yes, I know you're like that.
But when I see this girl today, look at her, because you must know her. Look at her in an interview. Now, this girl is not 60. Outside, if there's something health-wise, this girl has transformed from one of the most beautiful women in St. Lucia to now. I have never seen anything like this. I'm telling you, I've said that on this program before. I literally used to go into the bank, Royal Bank, of Canada.
Yes, right.
To see this girl. Never said a word to her at the time.
Yeah.
I just loved seeing her. She was the most gorgeous person to me.
Yeah, I remember
in terms
that.
of women.
Yeah.
You remember her? With the body and a face that
striking,
was out of this world.
It was, yeah.
And I was going through my phone and I saw this interview and I could not believe it was her until I saw the name. This is the wife of our friend.
Yes, she lived right by the top house.
In the corner.
In the corner. I always say, how come the river don't take that place? And it's modernized now. The house is modernized.
I tell you something, E.T. And I don't know when I'm going to leave this earth, but I have some time. And whatever God permits me to live, then I go.
Yes, yes.
But I am not going to stress myself over petty stuff in this country. Look at how Steve has aged in 3 weeks. Look at his face.
Yes, man.
What are you doing this for? To get the reins of power that you will not get?
Is that satisfaction?
Now, every man has a legacy, something that he wants to be in his life. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm certainly sure at one point in time, you wish you were the Prime Minister. I wish I was something that I could never be.
Yes.
But to go through life in a distressed manner to obtain something that is very, very difficult. Although they say never stop trying.
Yes.
But there's some things that you will never get to.
Never.
No matter how you try. Don't get no one.
No,
okay.
Champagne.
Man, I don't understand it.
Champagne, on the other side, you know, I know what he did is not right, but I feel sorry for him, you know. Serious. You know why? I think he's compromising.
Well, here's the thing.
He's compromising, and we will hear about that later down the road because there's something funny about that situation.
What I don't want to have people continue to say is how humble and nice this guy is.
No.
And this is not the truth.
No.
This is not the truth.
That's what I just said.
There have been instances, and I could go through some of those instances. This guy in 2001, him being a member of the party from way back, believed that Morella Joseph was not supposed to be the leader of the party. When Sir John came back, and I've said this here 1,000 times, when Sir John came back in 2004,
yes,
we were at a meeting down in Sozel, in Soufrière. The man supported Vaughan Lewis, who was an outsider. Meaning Sir John, you know, he had become so much of a good friend with Vaughan Lewis.
With Vaughan.
Although Vaughan Lewis lost an election,
yes,
he had become so much of a good friend of him. He forgot Sir John was the one that brought him into the party and sided with Vaughan Lewis against Sir John. I could go on further. Sir John still with that have the good heart, yes, individual that he made him Prime Minister. Still made him Prime Minister, not remembering, or Sir John forgot that he sided against him with Vaughan Lewis, still made him Stephenson King Prime Minister. But here's what's the catch. When people continue to say, oh, he's humble, he's nice. When Richard Frederick put so much pressure, you know, Sir John died and Janine Compton, his daughter, became there was the election down there, the by-election.
Yes.
She won, she emerged the victor, brought into the cabinet, became a minister of government. When this girl got all her problems from Richard Frederick, Stephenson King didn't still stand up for her. You listening to me?
That was right, yeah.
He did not stand up for this girl.
Yeah.
But still for that, everybody pays for their sins. That girl became under so much pressure until she had to get out of the cabinet because of Richard Frederick.
Okay, that's right. Yes.
So Stephenson King, sided against Sir John's daughter with Richard Frederick.
Yes.
Yes. You see, this country have had a lot of nonsense in its politics.
Terrible. But a
lot of nonsense in its politics.
Something is troubling that man.
I think so.
You know what I tell you?
I believe that.
And we will get to know about that sooner or later.
I think he had tasted. You see when a lion make a kill?
Yeah.
And for some reason, the taste of blood is on its lips.
Yes.
But for some reason, it loses the kill. Maybe it's chased away by another lion or some hyenas or something.
Yes.
But the taste is still there. This man tasted prime ministership.
Yes.
And it never got out of his mind.
Yes.
He never said, boy, listen to me. I lost this thing. Let me leave it alone. He continued to believe he's still the prime minister.
Isn't it? Tell me, doesn't that have to do with that too? The prime minister has a first lady that's real nice, good family nice. And she a beautiful lady.
She was the most beautiful girl I've seen.
Yeah, but tell me something. But tell me something. Isn't that bothering him and his wife?
Well,
that's a good question, you know. That's a good question, because all of a sudden, I haven't heard from that lady for a long time.
And I just saw your photograph.
And then all of a sudden I seen the lady she's talking.
Yeah. Well, she claims to stand by her husband, which is all right.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what happens to us when we love a lot of prestige.
Okay.
When we love prestige.
Say it again for me.
When we love prestige, we will stop at nothing to maintain that prestige.
Thank you very much.
Yes. We must never always get comfortable with things that we just got.
Thank you very much. No, that is the problem.
That is a huge problem for a lot of people.
Yes.
They are very prestigious.
Yes.
They want to be seen, want to be heard.
Yes.
They one on the top of the mountain so people could always see them.
Yes.
And when they lose that prestige,
yes,
it affects them.
And they start to snap now.
Oh yeah.
It's like if they're going crazy.
That is what's going on.
I haven't heard that man for 5 years out in Shasta is running the country. We never.
He has not changed. The features has not changed. Why that? Okay, that's a good point you're bringing up. Why is it all of these people in 3 weeks Stevenson King has aged?
Yeah.
I am looking at this man. He has aged, and I'm not making that up to try to make any point.
Yeah.
Stevenson King has aged.
Yes.
He has gotten. I don't know. I know he's always a dark guy, but he looks a little darker.
Yes,
and he has aged. There's no doubt about that. Why is it that Alan Shasta, with all the pressures from 2013,
nothing, absolutely nothing.
8 years, this man has been under the firing squad. And he has maintained, he has kept his composure, he's very poised, his features has not changed. As a matter of fact, the man still looks good.
Let me give you another one.
He looks like he's getting younger.
I'll give you another one. Guy Joseph.
All of these guys, why is it? And the caller from Bakatel, our caller from Bakatel said it's best. She said, if you continue to lie, the Bible speaks of that. It speaks of it.
Yes.
So if you continue to speak untruths, it will affect you.
And watch every one of them. Watch them.
No, but E.T., the Prime Minister, when this man sits here, he's always here. And I deliberately looks into the man's face.
Yes.
His face is like a baby.
Yes.
And the man is over 60. He's older than these people.
Yes. Well, man. Steve,
what does that say?
Steve have a lot of problems. You know what I tell you?
If he has problems, he brought it on himself.
You know what I tell you? Remember I told you that, eh?
Yeah.
Steve has a lot of problems.
What is going to hurt him is going to be very, very affected when he loses the seat.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. That is going to kill him.
You know, that
is going to kill him.
Off air, I'll tell you something, and I know you laugh.
I can see him winning.
If he loses that seat.
When he loses. Oh, really? When he loses, I can't see him winning. The United Workers' Party supporters have indicated that they're not going to vote for this man based on what this man did. Now, I think this guy wants to start a movement. Even if he might want to roll over with Labour Party, he's still going to stop Labour Party. I am telling you this, man. Remember I told you that today, E.T.
He has too much of an ambitious...
Today is the 21st of July. And say something told me.
Yeah.
This man is making a way to form his own party.
His own party.
This is what this is.
Yeah. But I tell you something, he will have a hindrance.
And who do you think is that hindrance? The puppet master?
Thank you very much. Let's get some calls. Some calls are coming. I know you know that. Yes. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, 4-1 Connect VT and Champagne.
Yeah, Champagne and E.T.
Yes.
After 100 tries, I finally got through.
Oh, give him the bell then. We need to give so we need to give
100 tries, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. Well, let me tell you, bro. I want you all to tell the nation, the United Workers' Party, do not fear nothing. We must win this election.
Of course, without a
doubt. And I want you all to remind them the 2011 election, by how many votes the SLP won that election.
6-2 and 54. Do the math.
6-2.
All right. Now, 2016.
Yes.
By how many votes Spider beat that lady that ran to Soufrière and Hyde?
1,000 and yes, 1,000 something.
Okay. Ezekiel Joseph, how many?
Another 1,004.
Okay. The Prime Minister, how many?
Oh my goodness, I think it was in the thousands as well.
Yes.
Okay, Stephenson King under the Flambeau. Not a Margie is in there right now. Under the Flambeau squad, how many?
Over 1,000.
2,000?
Yes, he was way up there.
Yeah, now hear that. What have the United Workers' Party did so wrong for them to have a national swing of that magnitude for SLP to entertain that illusion?
Great question. Great question.
For SLP to entertain that illusion that they're gonna win the election.
Great question. And Kola, you know what is sad? And I'm so happy with the numbers that you just brought out. After all of those numbers you've just brought out, this government has worked much more than when they did from 2006 to 2011. But yet still some of our nervous supporters still call me and ask me if you think we're going to make it. And I hate that.
Oh, yes, that bothers, yeah.
That bothers
but you see, you see what some of them fail to realize, those people that are making the noise, some of them don't even have a family, just them alone, just one vote.
Ah, that is true, Kola.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just one vote they have and they don't have nothing else.
That's a good equation for the mass.
If you look at it again, all of them are people that have been rejected by the United Workers' Party.
All the time. All the time. All of
they
them.
are disgruntled people that have only one aim by the hook or by the crook to put Chastney out.
Yes.
But it never happened. You know why it never happened? Because St. Lucian is seeing the results. We are seeing the results.
Of progress, of the progress.
Very good. That's what I'm saying. We are seeing the progress. We have seen the results. We have seen true, how you call it again? True representatives. We have seen it. We have seen progress in all the constituencies. The big shock this year on come Monday will be Vieux-Fort. Remember this guy win by only 200, Prime Minister at the time, Prime Minister.
Yes.
Yeah.
He only won his seat by 200 and something, 50 something votes.
He's always a customer of winning up there in the thousands.
In the thousands, yeah.
Now listen to that. Now, listen to that very carefully,
Yeah.
Listen to that very carefully. People that was 14, people that was 13 become 18.
That's right.
People that was 14 become 19.
Eligible.
People that was 15 become 20.
Eligible to vote.
People that, you understand what I'm saying? Look at all the category of young people that's eligible to vote right now.
Yes,
yeah.
And when they see the kind of progress that is coming to Vieux-Fort, how these people will go back into the dark ages of Kenya and Tony?
And here's the mistake, Colin. I'm really happy we're having this conversation. Here's the mistake these guys are making. So the negativity, they use it back in from 1979 onwards. And they still believe with all of the propaganda, the lies, the threats, can still work in their favor. And it's not working.
Yeah. They don't have an argument. They don't have nothing. All what they have is, for example, I've listened to these fellas. They are saying that Chastney is boring. But it's all they say.
Everybody borrows.
Tourists for the guys in a pay, yeah? Huh? Sick pas fait bien. COVID, it's all they say. And the mere fact is getting to borrow that they have confidence. The borrower have confidence in his leadership.
Amen. Let me ask you something. I'm going personal with you. Do you own a vehicle or a home?
I own a home and 3 vehicles.
Okay, so your vehicle, your first vehicle, did you pay it cash or you took a loan?
I took a loan.
Precisely my point. Now, had you not taken that loan, maybe you would have never had a vehicle.
That is correct.
So why is it the countries don't have to borrow money to develop itself?
Because let me tell you, let me tell you what these fellas wanted. They wanted the government to just take money and just give to people.
Give away.
I heard that. And the next day they will say, you're not fine, qui ça you fait? You're not fine. But the mere fact that this clever businessman they call Chasney, use his mind with the cabinet of ministers to use these monies he received wisely to invest it, give people work. Because if you give me some money today, tomorrow I'm more hungry, you know. Yeah. But if you give me an opportunity to make money, I'm making money all the time.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that the Labour Party, they have a culture of giving handouts, you know, buying people. I don't believe that, brother.
And the handouts, go ahead.
You don't eat roads.
And you don't call it the handouts.
This is foolishness in the true sense of the word, brother.
The handouts are not even significant. How can, when you give somebody $30 to buy a tank of cooking gas, then you pay a water bill, what else could they're not giving these people $1,000 or $2,000. They're basically $150.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, brother, I've said it and I'll say it again. The Labour Party has no vision.
Never did.
They can only see as far as the end of their nose. You understand what I'm saying? That's as far as they could see, the end of their nose. You can't get vision for pay, sir. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm very proud of Alan Chasney, brother. I'm telling you, as a self-employed person, I'm very proud with Alan Chasney and the progress he has brought this country into. And I'm warning St. Lucia, do not go into these dark ages of Labour Party rule. These fellas have nothing. They have nothing for this country. All you're talking about. Just imagine, can you imagine the Labour Party is embracing Richard Frederick? Now, man, after so many things that have been said about this man, can you imagine that?
That is a complete sign of desperation, Angola.
No, but I mean, and they are so ashamed. They don't want to endorse him. Yet they have him going up for them. I mean, what kind of magic will show?
But Richard, let me say something here. Richard Frederick himself really needs to be ashamed. I'll tell you why. This guy have been going around these people. You're a guy with money. Oh, it's okay. You're a guy with money. You claim to be a larger-than-life figure.
Yes.
And you are behind a political party begging.
I can't
on
believe
the eve of an election, you were still not accepted. So then you had to go now independent Labour. This is a shame.
And beating pants.
Yeah, I mean, and they expect to win the election with this kind of behavior.
Kola, that is a man running after a woman and she doesn't want you, know.
That's right.
That is a guy giving a girl monies every single weekend. $1,000. She takes the money and she still doesn't want him because they have accepted his voice. Okay? They have accepted his voice on his programs for the last couple of years. They have accepted him putting pressure on Alan Chasney and UWP, but they refuse to accept him.
That's
right. What, but everybody sees that, brother.
We have Mr. Harold in the house.
Anyway, caller, give me a prediction on Monday.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way, brother. If all flambeaus come out and vote, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If all flambeaus come out and vote, we win all the seats.
Give him the bell on that. Give him the bell on that.
All 17.
And I like what you said. If all flambeaus,
if all of them come out and vote.
Yes.
Because I'm telling you, we have the numbers, brother.
The numbers are there.
Just look at the thousands we beat them by.
Without a doubt.
Just look at the thousands we beat them by. And young people like progress. Young people parle by your loyalty pour parti. You want to buy cassette. They will buy cassette. Woman la haka dépenser pour cassette. C'est là yo.
They want their devices, their phones.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you that.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Caller. You see now the opposition leader posse that's with him. Just look at the people that's with him. That just will answer all questions. You know, the difference of the people as compared with the people with the other UWP candidates. Completely different. Different. You know, you said to yourself, what kind of people that's following the opposition leader? I'm not knocking the people, but is the opposition leader and the St. Lucia Labour Party putting funny dreams into the people's heads that will not exist in this modern day generation? You understand, caller?
Yes, of course. Yes,
All
of course.
right. You take
Anyway,
it from
great
there.
show, man. Great show.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, beautiful.
God bless.
Thank you. You too.
Caller did something that is very, very special. I mean, do you have a call?
No, no thanks.
So
Oh, yeah, I
that's
have
what-
one now.
You have one? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, we have a WhatsApp call. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Yeah.
I'm good, E.T. I'm good, E.T.
Yeah.
What happened, my buddy Champagne?
My brother, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, man, these days you're busy.
Boy, I have not had a good night rest in about 3 weeks.
Wow. Yeah.
I know. I say my buddy traveling from morning to night, man.
That's right. From morning to night. But remember, I said after the elections, somewhere in August, I will take a trip, definitely.
You need that, man.
Yeah. So
And
what you
one
seeing?
thing
What
you
you
need-
seeing? What? Give me a prediction, man.
And one, I had always tell you before anything was get hot, I had already tell you I was looking like 15-2.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what I get in with another get all that enough.
You gonna add another thing?
Put some herring right. Then we put some herring now. It's like,
Is what? We missed that.
Just now, repeat yourself, caller.
I said I had a little hesitant for Labry and then enough.
Yes.
But the report I'm hearing right now, it looks like we're taking everything.
Yes. Let me ring the bell for that one. That's the bell. Yes, caller.
But Champagne Buddy.
Yes.
Yeah, for 25 years you have been fighting, my man.
I have.
If in case I giving you a joke, man, if in case by a miracle your rep win, man, you know we will take care. You know, this time we asking the PM to take care of your constituency, you know, man.
The PM have to do that. They have to help us, but we have a lot of work to do based on where we are.
A long road, man. A long road to travel. Yes. Yes.
You know the Mindu Philip Park, one part of the wall just collapsed. After the passage of the storm, one of the part of the Mindu Philip Park, it just collapsed and some of the roof just went out.
Okay.
Is that right, yeah?
Iti man.
Yes, sir.
I like how you handled that full last night, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. The brothers all left for Sozel, man. The brothers all left for Sozel.
The guy that was trying to quiz you with the Pajoa letter, man. I like how you handle it.
That one was a joke. Oh man, these people are so think they're clever, you know, clever. But anyhow, he did not attain what he was trying to play on me, you know. Yeah. It was.
But I realized you were just leading him on, man. But he ran.
He ran quick, you know. So, you know, just have to stay calm and collective and listen to all his BS, because I knew where he was coming from. You know, understand what I mean, caller?
Well, Curtis, what time you going out to vote, man? What time?
I'll ask my people to bring me a little early, man, so I can get back home early, because you know the situation already.
I know. Well, as long as you could make it, I know they'll come get you anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Let's celebrate Monday evening, all right? About 9 o'clock, we should be in the air jumping. I hope, by the grace of God, and if all the people go out to vote.
Nah, I'll be celebrating from the time I get back home, man. I am waiting for results to celebrate. I already know the results.
Okay, that's great.
All right, my brother.
Okay.
Now, brother E.T., listen to this. The celebration on Monday evening into the whole of next week is not just because we won an election. It's for me. That's me speaking.
Yes.
It is because this country is somewhere where it has never been before, and it's going to continue to move forward. This is why this election. This is why I'm voting. I am voting for this country because it's on a good path. You have not introduced Brother Harold. Brother Harold was down there with us last night. You know?
I know, but of course, last night I said that.
The man almost destroyed the podium, you know.
But let me tell you, last night I said all of them, I mentioned all the names, man. You know, was Coach with you too?
Coach, no, Coach was not there.
Oh, I said Coach. He said, I didn't know. You know, I know that he hang. If that was the boss, you know.
Well, if your time is up, boy.
Anyhow, yes.
Yo,
take this call from this wonderful, I think you all are familiar with that person. Yeah, wonderful caller. She always calls. Yeah, and let me say, good afternoon, caller. How you doing? What's up, baby? What's up? Well, let me go back. Are you the last caller? So we're gonna, you know, I have to be short and sweet and let you, Dr. Secret, Mr. Harold and Champagne, they're all there, man. The Swazel team, the team from Swazel are still there, you know. They're back in the studio now.
Hello? You have somebody there?
Yes.
Hello?
You know, she's from, your friend from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Hello?
Going at this point, but I'm going to use the last bit of my voice if it's going to...
Yeah, hello? Hello? Yeah.
We want all the... Because we need to make a statement.
Yes,
and not just any type of statement. This is a statement by the young voters of St. Lucia. And there are people out there that haven't made up their mind. So when we say go out and vote, don't it's just at me. Because there are people there that have not made up their minds. Understand why I'm telling you?
Yes.
Now, as a young person, right? I'm a young person. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. And I know most of the young persons in St. Lucia share the same sentiments as myself. The type of politics that we've been seeing played by the other side is despicable. It's cantankerous.
Very.
It's insult to our intelligence.
In all areas, ma'am, in all areas, you know what I'm saying? In all areas.
I think that they're bringing young persons into the fray. And the young people that they're bringing in are just as nasty as the older ones.
What you saying?
There's no hope for that.
They are training them to be that way.
And the sad thing is, as the callers before me have said, we are way past that era of chicken and bear politics.
Yes.
Of politics.
Yeah.
This era, well, you all keep saying it's a tourism era. It's not.
Yeah.
We are moving into telecommunications era, wireless era. It's a globalization movement at this point in time. You don't even have to travel physically for them to travel. They can travel virtually now.
Yeah, that's right.
People don't have to go to school to be educated because they could go to University of YouTube. They don't even have to go to the library anymore because the library is at right now.
Yes, it's
I don't have to sit out in a class. Right now, I'm going to school in University of Trinidad and Tobago from Atlanta.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Understand
amazing.
what I'm saying?
Yes, I get you. Completely clear.
The people, it's a different era. It's a different generation. We are not knocking the old generation, the older generation, because they laid the foundation for us to be able to be where we are today.
Yeah.
But you're not going to come with the same old mentality. You know, even MNC better than them. Old friends with new ideas. There is old friends with old ideas.
Yes.
Understand why I said?
Yes.
And nothing new on that side.
Yeah.
We saw that being played by Trump. Trump was playing those same cards. What did the young people of America do?
Yeah.
They voted him out. Before they voted him out, they let him know who's really running the show. He went to have a campaign. Somewhere I can't remember where it was. All the young people that happened on TikTok and bought out all the tickets for that campaign, for that rally.
Yeah.
He came and he was talking to an empty stadium.
Yeah.
Young people of St. Lucia. This is your future at stake right now. The older generation, within the next 10 years, 10, 20 years, are going to disappear. And you will take their place.
That's right.
What are you in place to ensure that you and the children that you're bringing into the fray are going to be secure?
Yeah.
Right now, Biden is giving us money. Who have a child less than 5 years old, you're getting $300 a month. By April, they're giving you a $1,200.
Yeah, and it's all infrastructure. And it's all
the
infrastructure.
government is ready to give you that. The Flabo government is ready to give you that. And you're telling me you don't want the money? If you don't want it, tell it first in America. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Young people.
Yeah.
18 years, you could vote. Do not stay at home. Trust me, you do not want to stay at home. You want to make a decision for. This is all about you, you know. This is not about the government. This is about Chas. This is not about me. This is not about anybody else but you. Make a decision for yourself. Go out and vote and stay in that line until you cast that vote. Do not let anybody, no employer, no politician, no older person, no parent, nobody deter you from putting in that vote. Older persons, go in and make that vote so that the younger people be supported in the statement that we are about to make. We want a progressive government. We want a government with vision. The Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. We do not want to perish.
That's right.
Understand what I'm saying? Young people, go out to vote. If you have not decided yet, just look at the two manifestos. It's the same thing. 5 for 5. So when you go out, vote for the 5 for 5. Let's keep working.
Let's keep working.
Let us keep working.
Let's keep working. So anyhow, I have to go now because my time has expired, and Dr. Secret, Mr. Harold, and Champagne, I'll turn you over to Champagne. Let Champagne do the end results with you, okay?
Atlanta?
Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
I think our time is up. We have another general.
It's something called Sella.
Say to your people good day, goodbye.
It's something called C'est la vie. Folks, I have to say goodbye. It was a wonderful few hours and I want to thank Champagne. Champagne was there, and we did enjoy the show. First time on TV for so long. Hey, folks. Mr. Harold, you think I'm funny? I know. Yes. So, I want to turn you over to Dr. Secret, and you'll enjoy the day and save the day and your protocols. Have a wonderful and spiritual day, and it's always good to pray at night time. Okay, thank you, folks. And we're listening to 93.1 Sky FM. I'm off, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Et puis, Dr. Sigwe, lundi pour vendredi. Ça, c'est 4h30 pour